I think there is a huge area that has to be covered, and I think it's very easy to criticise government, but in fact the scale of this huge tragedy is enormous, and for the government to access some of those areas is very difficult, particularly with the resources that people require.
We're hearing reports, again, we can't confirm them, but Tacloban, where Peter is becoming increasingly dangerous. Plan UK, for example, have withdrawn their aid workers. Do you still have aid workers on the ground there?
We've got an assessment team there. We've established a logistics hub in Cebu, as your reporter was saying.
And you're happy about their safety?
I think Cebu is fine. I think what we will see is this isn't unusual in these situations. People are incredibly desperate, and as soon as I think we start to get aid through to them, this issue of security will diminish.
And of course, what you'll be very pleased about, that the US military have arrived with this enormous aircraft carrier, the USS Washington. I think it's got 5,000 people on board. Will aid distribution now be stepped up as they are predicting?
Well, I mean, the military comes in with an awful lot of logistical support that aid agencies just don't have. So I think that will certainly improve the situation.
Fantastic news so far as well on the DEC appeal, which I know that you're part of. £23 million raised by the British public. Where will that money go?
Oh, well, that will go absolutely to those who most need it, and it's an extraordinary...
What will it buy, do you think?
Sorry?
What will it buy? Where will that money
It will
go to?
buy food, it will buy clean water, it will buy sanitation, it will buy medical supplies, the things that people really need.
It's an extraordinary effort, isn't it? How long do you think it'll be before even the basics are covered, that families who are still surviving in the Philippines have got food and water and maybe a tent that they can live in for the next few weeks?
Well, I think the DC agencies are very confident that we're starting to get that material through to them now, but this will be a very, very long campaign. If you think in Haiti, 4 years afterwards, we're still working in that context. So this will be a long road to recovery for the Philippine people.
Do you think the city of Tacloban will ever be the same again?
Hard to say. I mean, I think there is so much destruction there, but people are very resilient, and the Philippine people are incredibly resilient people.